Hi everyone, I'm Jody Dude. Going to be playing some World of Warcraft today. So the Legion remix just came out, so we've started a new Dalaran Druid and going to be leveling through that. So it should be a pretty fun day. Let's move that over here. Start with the movie.
Observe all that surrounds.
Citizens of Azeroth! Today is the day we turn the tide! Today is the day that we retake our world and send the Legion back to the hell that spawned them! Our path is clear! The pillars of creation await on the Broken Isles!
So Dalaran's just transported to Broken Isles and we're under attack by the Legion by the look of it. Hey Cass, how you going, Miss Legion? Well, all you need to play Legion Remix is a subscription. You don't need to don't need to purchase an expansion or anything like that.
It's a pleasure to work with you.
Move this over as well. Alright, looking for Kadya.
Your memory loss is certainly unexpected. Help Khadgar while I try to figure out what happened.
Here in Dor, stand firm. We must hold the line against the Legion.
It's a mirror image of Kadya here. Got our first infinite treasure. And purging demons from Dalaran.
In their homes, and the council has gathered at the city center. Clear a path to us.
A little bit of bronze and our first item upgrade. See how powerful we are currently. Don't know how many mobs I can pull at once yet. Looking pretty good, I think. Let's go for a little bit of a bigger pull here. Our buckskin, take a bit less damage hopefully. Maybe that's a little too much. That regrowth did so much health then. It's like an 80% heal. That's all the mobs we need by the look of it.
And reflect. Keep your guard up. The spell we cast was supposed to banish the Legion's forces from Dalaran before it was teleported to the Broken Isles. I don't know what went wrong, or how the Legion was our defenses. But we must retake the city.
Alright, so reinforcing barriers now, and we just got a upgrade for our chest as well. Druid OP? I don't know about OP. It's versatile. It's my favorite class for sure. The hunter's doing a lot of damage as well. Not just me here. They respawn fast though. So it looks like the barriers are just all to the different buildings and areas. I know it started at the wall within.
Amnesia. When you entered this timeline, you took the place of another you, a hero of vast renown. So you have some big shoes to fill, but Momentous can help you live up to your own legend. Find him at the Obliterum Forge.
I was going to say, at the start of the War Within, you empower some bigger portals. All good, Cass, no problem with lurking. Have fun with your cleaning.
There's always something to be fixed. Go put your gear to the task.
So we get another case here.
Play the hero, then you'll need a powerful artifact weapon from this timeline. I can pluck one from its current time and place for you, but I'll need a few reagents to cast the spell.
Got a new belt as well.
Something to build.
Let's see, so covering some things
I'll be waiting.
for Momentous and collecting some temporal threads. So go collect those things first. These are the threads, I guess. Yep.
Oddities like that one tend to be great sources of temporal energy, thanks to the actions of their owners.
Looking forward to getting all my spells back. We've only got 1 point in the talent tree so far, but we're almost level 11, so we'll get another one soon. This one is upstairs in this building.
That bent and battered blade has seen exactly as many battles as you think it has.
I haven't had a chance to customize my forms yet either. So after we finish the intro campaign, we'll have to go find a barbershop to do that.
An ancient tablet, locked away in a dust. Ah, you're back. Now to forge some infinite bronze from what you've collected. In need of repair?
So that's both of these ones done. Some more infinite caches, that's nice.
I'll be waiting.
And level 11.
Go put your gear.
Let's see what we got from these two. Got a helmet and a cloak. Very nice.
Nothing
So we're forging some infinite bronze, which we do next door here.
First, we'll need to use the forge to prepare the anchoring materials and separate the infusing power from them. Good job. Now we need to separate the temporal fibers from the frayed threads. Excellent. Now infuse the fibers into the anchoring materials. Perfect. Now we just forge the infused anchoring materials into infinite bronze. Brilliant! You've done it! You've forged the infinite bronze.
That's good.
Something to build. Come back if anything.
Another cache. What did we get this time? Some gloves.
See you soon.
To select our artifact weapon,
Go put your gear to the task. There's always something to be fixed.
okay, so it's going to forge your artifact weapon on whatever your spec is. So we're
See you soon.
currently in balance, and that's what we want.
Need of repairs? Excellent choice. Now I'll reach through time and space to secure your artifact.
The Cipher Balloon. It's good to have it back again.
Has been altered and enhanced by this timeline's temporal energy. Its powers are different from before.
Got a little bit of bronze there as well. Alright. This looks interesting. So we've basically got 3 different trees here. And once we sort of purchase, 5 different trees. Don't know why I said 3. Once we purchase all sort of the lead up ones here, we can start working through one of the 5 trees. And we can respec those trees anytime we want. And once we eventually get to the end of the tree, we can start pumping power into this one. 1% versatility and intellect and stamina. Very nice. Alright, so this unlocks the ability to collect infinite power, upgrade your artifact weapon, raise your artifact and open a rift in the timeline, causing your cooldowns to recover 1000% faster for 3 seconds. Sounds very nice. So just move that one there for now.
Nothing like a hot forge and a good hammer. I'll be waiting.
Unlock artifact traits
Go put your gear to the
and seal legion portals. Some pants upgrade. Alright, 1 portal upstairs here. Just run our way through and see how many mobs we pick up on the way. My haste is a lot slower than my current retail character. I have to get used to the casting times again. Didn't see where this one is. It's upstairs as well, but it must be on this side of the building. Also getting a lot less artifact, sorry, what's it called, astral power from my abilities. So when I usually use Star Surge, there's not quite enough yet. Okay, so we only had to close 2 of those. Let's grab a couple of things here. Suppose we should use our Mark of the Wild. Forgot to put that on. Tag these ones here as well. Didn't get any infinite power from those ones. Let's see if we get any from these guys. Still didn't get any. Kind of maxed out at 222 on that. See if there's any bigger mobs. Maybe this these invaders. No. Not sure why we're not getting that anymore. There we go. Well, good to know the quest is not bugged, because that's always a concern on a release of new content. Hey, Bumblebee. Yeah, it's I'm just getting started in the sort of intro campaign in Dalaran at the moment, but it's looking fun so far. Should be able to level up in power quite a bit, which is always good.
Come back if anything breaks. Farewell. Take that new artifact for a spin. Defeating enemies will provide temporal energy to further empower it, and armor for errors to scrap.
So what do we get? Got a chest, but it's not quite as good as the one we currently have. So we need to buy another artifact trade. So 1% intellect, not bad. 9% stamina, that's nice. And some extra speed. And we're about halfway towards that one there. And hit level 12, very nice. What did we get this time? Nice shoulder upgrade. And let's buff some magic damage and healing. Alright, so we're gathering some Legion armor scraps. Going to assume this is from the bigger ones. The imps there don't have anything. There we go. Bumblebee, are you playing Legion Remix as well, or planning to? I didn't actually get an armor strap from that one. Got another invader here. Might grab that one, or tag that one as well, someone else just bought it. And we got our armor scraps. When do I get my wild charge? Not until down there. It's a little bit annoying. every time I go into travel form, I try to hit my wild charge to boost forward a bit.
What do you want? The world will change. Trust only your eyes. Seek the truth.
Alright, got another thing, cloak, which is not an upgrade, unfortunately. Alright, so this is our scrapper. So we can put that in there and scrap it. So move that, put it over here somewhere for now.
Now listen. Trust only your eyes.
Happy scrapping.
The world will change.
Nice gloves upgrade there.
Give me something to build. Now that you have your artifact, it's time to be the hero you're meant to be. Report to Khadgar and save the day.
So headed back to Khadgar. I suppose we can scrap all of this stuff here now, can't we? Not sure how long this stays up for. I assume we get bronze from scrapping things. Yeah, there we go. And we also got this. We got some infinite potential for the artifact and some infinite power as well. That one's actually item level for the thing, for the artifact weapon. That's nice. And we got a little bit of power there as well. So let's head over to Khadgar and see where the next part of the intro is. It's been a very long time since I've done this, so I can't remember any of it.
Knowledge is power. Be vigilant, friend.
Killing Fell Lord Nesmet.
Lord Nesmet is in command of the invasion portals. Dispatching him will break the siege.
Just got some braces as well, which is nice. Head out here and see if we can find Lord Nesmet. Looks like he's up in the tower here. And dead, of course. So let's hang out here until he respawns. Yeah, definitely very keen to get stuck into Remix over the next few months. Going to be hopefully going for 100% achievements and collectibles. At a minimum, aiming to get all of the exclusive stuff. And other things which are currently farmable in live is just a bonus to get in Remix. But definitely all of the exclusive stuff we want to get. Wonder if I can dodge that cleave. Probably can. There we go. And back to Khadgar.
Well done. Once again, Dalaran is in your debt. Well done. Once again, Dalaran is in your debt. Keep your guard up. We'll speak again soon, and hopefully under better circumstances.
Some nice boots there.
What is history, if not a series of variables?
So I think Moritari was one of the Infinite Dragons. So we're heading through to find Eternus now.
As exciting as all that was, I'll be glad to get back to the Infinite Bazaar. Eternus will surely want to speak with you too.
So we're back at Crassus Landing. And it looks like the bazaar's down to the south here. Can't mount up yet though. Okay, it's just that I don't have flight form, maybe? Can't mount up on this either though. So I'd step through the portal and meet Eternus. But the portal took me here and not to the Infinite Bazaar. Let's see if we can take the portal in the center again, and hopefully it actually goes where it's supposed to this time.
What is history, if not a series of variables?
Let's try abandoning and doing that again.
As exciting as all that was, I'll be glad to get back to the Infinite Bazaar. Eternus will surely want to speak with you
That
too.
looks better. Always the good old turn it off and back on again.
It seems you've already had quite the impact on this timeline, but our work here has just begun. Our paths cross at last.
Let's do the stay a while and listen.
Remember,
Eternus, we put an end to the Legion attack on Dalaran. However, I'm still not certain how they managed to breach its defenses.
our presence has already created anomalies in this timeline. The Legion's attack, our friends' intervention, and the artifact they wield. Until recently, the Bronze Dragonflight would have done everything in their power to prevent divergences such as these.
But not anymore, right? After all, that is what we came here to do. Introduce changes to the past and observe the results as they occur.
Indeed, these anomalies provide us with a unique opportunity to study the flow of time and the role of the individual in shaping history. That being said, I promise no Stormu that this experiment will eventually come to an end, and that we will all depart from this timeline.
Well, then we'll simply have to make the most of the time we have, won't we?
Interesting little exchange there.
There is more than one way to solve any problem. Question everything.
Okay, so we just jumped through time a little bit there. Dalaran's all cleaned up apparently.
May your possibilities.
And we're having a tour of the bazaar.
Our goal with this experiment is to see how history would have played out if some of the variables were changed. Get acquainted with the rest of our temporal excursion. I am excited to see what differences you have yet to make.
I am just the thing for you. Greetings.
Alright, so we do have a transmogger here. This is all the class sets, I guess. Lots of recolors as well. I'm assuming this is where the bulk of our bronze is going to be going eventually. So these ones release later on when Legion 4 comes out. Have a look through all of those later, I guess. And those ones are when Argus comes out.
May the
So
eternal
it's a staggered release on
go in peace.
Legion Remix this time, rather than everything at once like Mr. Pandaria Remix was. We've got different weapon sets here. And some more armor. There's definitely some cool looking stuff. I remember that one. Wore that for quite a while. Those are pretty cool. Nice. So we got a Mythic Keystone person here, which we'll get to at max level, obviously. We have a barbershop, so we can change our forms here at some point. But we'll aim to get through the rest of the intro first. Don't know if this is similar to the other vendor. It looks like some of the same stuff there.
Speak quickly or leave.
This one's interesting. So this one requires the items from a few different bosses. Very nice. Cool. Suppose we need to speak to this guy as well.
My wares are of the finest.
Nothing around there. Got a mailbox here, that's nice. Alright, let's make this our home. What's our home at the moment? Crassus Landing. Yeah, let's make the Bazaar our home. And one thing when setting your home, if you aren't aware of it, is it will save whichever direction you're looking as well. So if I stand here and face that way, it's always going to port me in here. But if I'm standing here and looking outwards, which is probably where I'm going to want to go usually, then I can talk to them here, and that will save that position and direction for me. I just did set my hearthstone. Got a cake though. Just inviting someone to the guild. And what else do we have here? Alright, just need to do something quickly. Alright, back now. Yeah, I am an officer in my guild, so just hiding things as I add people and change ranks and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so we have some food. So that allows us to track herbs and ores. Got Glyph of the Stars, which changes us to a astral being instead of a moonkin. But I like our moonkin form, so not going to change that. And we'll grab one of those so we can use our gateway. Just have a look at where I usually have that on my bars. That one there. Alright, cool. So we've got some training dummies. We're tanking one, raider tanking one, damage dummy, healing dummy, cleave dummies.
You got my attention.
Then we got Hemet Messingry here.
Watch your back. What's on your mind?
And he's got all the mounts and things. Different recolors as well. Very cool. There's some very, very happy people that that one is on here. Some of these I know already. And some of these are locked behind the future releases for Legion Remix. That's a very expensive one. I think that's from Gul'dan, those two. So those are farmable currently. I do like the Stormwing model. It's a shame there's not more of them. Lots to collect. Fortunately, I've already got a good chunk of these, so that'll definitely be a big save of bronze. Some of the expensive ones I did not yet have though.
Off with you.
What else have we got? Actually, did I finish going around the circle? I did. Cool. Have a look in the middle here now.
Behold the wonders of Pandaria.
So we've got some class mounts here. I believe these ones are unlocked when you get to max level on this class though. And there are achievements for hitting max level with each of the classes, so we will probably not be buying any of these ones. But we'll see once we end up leveling everything.
Why are you here?
And here we've got a bunch of different pets and things. That one starts a quest. Interesting. And some of these we already have as well. Definitely lots to collect though. But that's the whole point of Remix, isn't it? Get as OP as you can and then collect everything. then we've got a few different toys here. I don't think there's any new toys in Remix though. I think it's all just existing ones. There are a few that I'm missing though. What else have we got in the middle here? Got a scrapping forge, so we can scrap stuff here without spawning our portal, but we can use our little portal anywhere else in the world, which is nice. Have another halfstone. Don't know why we have two halfstones now, but let's see, got some legs, but they're not an upgrade, so we'll scrap those ones as well. Get a little bit of bronze.
Trust no one.
I know many things. Bring back knowledge.
See you soon.
Alright, so here we can buy the base weapons, but we obviously don't need that when we have our artifact. That one does have a appearance collected, appearance that we haven't collected though.
Go put your gear to the test. I'll be waiting.
Right, so it looks like that one we complete through our order hall. So that will definitely be coming up soon. Console of Infinite Chaos. I guess that's what we're using when we get up to here, perhaps. We'll see.
Change is good. We will meet again.
Alright, so we're heading back over to Crassus Landing now, and we unlock Sky Riding, which is very nice. So let's use that. Cool. So we can track herbs and ore now apparently. I don't know what the go with professions is in this though. So this one's a slight upgrade. So we'll just scrap that while we're here, and then we'll head back over to Crassus Landing.
If you're all set, let's get you back to Dalaran so you can rejoin the flow of events. You're always welcome back here, though. Who knows what knowledge we'll acquire?
So it looks like that portal takes us back there as well, but Quest says to fly over, so we will do that.
There we go. Oh, it feels good to stretch my wings. Hang on. Don't let this get to your head, but Eternus almost never gives anyone that much praise. I should know, after all. I've known her for, well, forever. So take heart in knowing that what you are doing here is important. When we get back to Crassus's Landing, we're going to get you a flying mount all your own.
That's what we want.
After all, we're supposed to be keeping a low profile here. And I don't want to fly you all around the Broken Isles myself.
Keeping a low profile flying on an infinite dragon.
It's a pleasure to work with you. Our endeavor goes on.
Alright, there we go. So we got complete the introductory experience of Legion Remix and begin your journey as a time runner.
Never settle for the unknown.
So that, I I think we will just do skip the the skywriting tutorial. Alright, so I think we'll grab Solar Beam so we have an interrupt. Did we get here revive? Let me just double check where I usually have that. Just there. We got Solar Beam as well. I think I have a macro for that one. Yeah, so my macro stops casting whatever you are currently casting and then cast the Solar Beam. Just so you're not waiting for your current cast to finish when you need to interrupt something.
Who knows what knowledge we'll acquire?
Alright. So we have a quest over here from Moonglade by the look of it. Still can't seem to skyride, even though we just finished that. Maybe it's outside of Dalaran that we were able to do that. Hope there's not a bug which doesn't give you skywriting if you haven't, if you skip it.
Your presence is requested at Moonglade. Always temper your strength.
I do like Hamiel Rune Totem. He's my favorite druid as a Tauren.
I'll meet you there as soon as you conclude your business in Dalaran.
I like that this one says take the portal to Orgrimmar, but I don't think we can actually do that. Instead, we have a 1 charge halfstone to Moonglade. What does this one do? Fuse the Epoch Memento with your artifact weapon, creating a ripple across all timelines and versions of you. This perfect relic resonates with your warband, permanently increasing all experience gains in Legion Remix by 10%. That's nice. Alright, let's use this half to Moonglade. Cool, so we can skyride now as well. It's very nice. I will just double check. Well, that macro is obviously not working. If it's casting non-skyriding stuff. Pretty sure I have these in a different order. Let me just scroll back through some screenshots and see if I have that somewhere. Otherwise I might need to log on my other character quickly. I do have an ad coming up soon, so I might run that now, and I will look for that while the ad is running, so we don't miss anything. Be back soon. Alright, we are back. So, I thought I should be able to mount on my flight form here as well. But it doesn't look like it. Maybe I don't have it yet. Level 20. Alright, guess we just have to go with this for now, which is not always summoning something with flight form, which is interesting. What has happened there? I went underneath the ground, I think. Alright, that'll work.
We serve the land. Earth Mother watch over you.
So locating Zentabra and Naralex.
Zentabra's camp is on the western shore of the lake. Naralex was camped on the eastern shore, but he's prone to wandering off. So keep your eyes and ears open.
Yeah, that macro is not working, unfortunately. So let's just go that one instead. Which is also not always giving me a skywriting. It's very odd.
Hey man, you not be coming to Zentabra for some fish. What you be wanting? Your spirit burns bright. So, time to see if we can really be making this happen. This gonna be needing everything we have to give and more. The spirits, they be silent to me on this. That mean they not opposed to it either. Very well. I'll meet you at the ritual.
We found Naralex's campsite. Follow this up this way.
The balance
Here
must
he
be
is.
restored. May your dreams be peaceful. I'm awake. Definitely not sleeping. I was just resting my eyes. Is it time for the ritual to begin? Very well. I'll meet you there.
So I think Naralax was the druid who's asleep in the Emerald Dream in the Wailing Caverns dungeon, all the way back in vanilla.
Nature seeks balance in all things. Malfurion waits for you, opening the path to this. There are powerful druids. Opening the path to this ancient. There are powerful druids in val'sharah, who grew under Cenarius's tutelage after the Great Sundering.
Alright, so we just got quite a big helm upgrade, which is nice, and same for chest. And then a item increase for our artifact weapon. It's our group here.
Greetings to you both. The tremors from the Emerald Dream grow more potent. We must begin the ritual at once. The ritual will focus our energy into a portal at the center of the structure. We must keep it stable. Prepare yourself. Step into the circle when you are ready. Excellent. The path is taking form. It grows more stable by the moment. The Dreamway is ready.
Looks like we succeeded.
Good work, everyone. Greetings, friend. Nature stands with you. May nature guide your path.
Heading through the Dreamway. This is an area I haven't seen in a little while.
Come, we must find the Druids of Val'sharah and request their aid. No, the nightmare. In this part of the dream? How is it possible? I will cleanse these nightmare vines from our path. Go forth and destroy the source of the corruption that spawned them.
Be interesting once we get into the raids again. I think this this first batch has Emerald Nightmare and Trial of Valor open. So we have to cleanse the corruption. So I guess we're going down through here. Trying to cast my Starfire on them and they died just from the Sunfire. So it looks like that guy there is the one we're trying to get to. That was easy.
Even now, the foul creep of the nightmare has begun.
Maybe I am a bit overpowered already.
The way is clear. Come, let us continue to our destination. We made it. Ah, these forests are just as I remember them. An ancient magic protects the Dream Grove. Here, all brothers and sisters of the wilds will find sanctuary. Come, we must find the Druids of Val'sharah and request their aid.
Back in the Druid Order Hall.
Greetings, Archdruid Greatooth. We have traveled far to seek your aid.
I've heard the land cry out, son of Cenarius. The Legion threatens us all.
Then we must act swiftly and ready the weapons of old for war.
Weapons of old. Yes, they would help indeed. But they are beyond our ability to wield.
There is no one better suited for this task than this champion.
Very well. Your task will not be easy, but I shall do all that I can to aid you. Do you need my aid? May your trail be clear.
Alright, we've got our Dreamwalk now. I think that is where I usually have that one. Yep.
Remember when I took your artifact from its proper time and place? I used the infinite bronze to craft a simulacrum to replace it. If you were to retrieve it, Eris would scrap it for the materials we used in its creation.
What do you ask of nature? Go with Cenarius's blessing. May your trail be clear. Illuminadore, I must speak with you at once. We will protect the wilds.
Narlax has joined us here.
Good, follow me. The Dream Grove has its own gate to the Dreamway. Through it, you can travel to the far corners of Azeroth.
So we're heading to Duskwood now by the look of it. So open up these couple of things before we go through. So we've got a shoulder upgrade, a belt upgrade, and the boots are not an upgrade. Let's scrap all of that. Get a bit of bronze and some more infinite power. We've got enough for this one now. While out of combat and moving, game time running every 4 seconds, increasing your non-flying speeds by 20%. Very nice. So that basically buffs our movement speed. To go into flight form.
Our champion arrives. We have been sent by Tyrande, bearing a weapon that may turn the tide of this war. You must take up the scythe of Elune, champion. May its power serve you well.
The scythe belongs to Karazhan, worm.
Valorn, no! He's gone.
Okay, so Scythe was stolen by a Dark Rider and just killed Forlorn. A wrist upgrade and not an upgrade for the hands. Assuming I just can't fly here. Maybe I'll just add a flying mount. Do we want? Let's go the Time Lost Proto. Oh, we can actually ride the Griffin. Let's just jump on that. Take the scenic route. Don't spend a lot of time in Duskwood as a mainly Horde player. It is always nice to go back to these older places with the new graphics and things, and a better computer than I had in 2006.
First the Nightbane are driven mad, and now a druid comes to investigate Manor Mistmantle. This can only mean the Scythe of Elune has returned to Duskwood, and the Dark Riders cannot be far behind. Tell me what you seek, druid, and I may be of assistance. Let me show you the light.
Let's see.
Go with the light.
Escort Rebel to Eridan's camp.
The light
do that in a second. We'll just have a look at this first. One is not an upgrade. So it looks like it has the same stats as between the green and blue, but then the blue one has extra secondary, not secondary stats, bonus stats like leech, speed, avoidance. And we just leveled up again. So let's put another 3% into our magic damage and healing.
What do you need? It seems you've been followed. Dark Riders!
Don't see where these Dark Riders are.
How can the light serve?
Zoom in a bit so we're not in the trees.
You need.
Don't know why that one's name is disappearing when it's not targeted, because that one is not.
The battle is won, but there will be more. Quickly, to Eridan's camp.
What is this? Time warped obelisk.
Quickly, we don't have time to linger.
Out of combat, gain assassin's prowess. Vanish from sight, entering stealth. Your next attack is guaranteed to be a critical strike. Interesting. So glad this escort quest doesn't move at a snail's pace.
Like this. They were once a group of traveling merchants. Unfortunately, they crossed the sorcerer Medivh, who cursed them to an eternity of hunting artifacts for him. Look out behind you!
I'm out of range.
That went down very quickly. Alright, we're going. Maybe, maybe not.
Your skill in combat is impressive. We may yet survive this. Eridan was the first of the Dark Riders, and I believe he leads them now. Do you wish to be left behind? Hurry!
I was ahead of him. That's hardly fair.
His camp is
Got
still
another
Quickly,
obelisk in here. I wonder if this overrides that one.
If my convictions are correct, the key to finding the Dark Riders,
Not complete
as
your
well as the
offering.
artifacts they still covet, can be found there.
Not sure what the go with that is. Maybe it's because we're still running that one. Just refresh the buff on that. Just going to ban a bot in chat quickly.
Quickly, we don't have time to linger. Riders on our flank, be ready.
Alright, I'm ready. Where are they?
Turn away now, interloper. The horrors of the past will be your undoing.
Let us press on. We are nearly there.
Okay. So that's our movement speed buff stacking up.
Here, the camp is in this clearing. Let us search it.
Turn away now, interloper. The horrors of the past will be your undoing.
Let me show you the light. I am the light's vengeance.
search around Aradan's camp. So I've got a relic box, which are forgeries, random boots, old compass, which is jumping around.
You will suffer for your trespass.
Guy died before I could finish casting.
Turn away now, interloper. The horrors of the past will be your undoing.
How can the light serve? I am the light.
Alright, following the tracks of the Nightbane Warden. Worgen, rather. My mounted speed is faster than my form there. Not by a huge amount though. 40%. I was gonna say let's see if we can beat the Worgen to their own camp, but respawn again. Got another obelisk here. What's this one do? Your spells and abilities have a high chance to cast Shadow Burst, inflicting 180 shadow damage to enemies within 10 yards of your target. So some extra damage, which is nice. Alright, they went down here. Just fly down, I guess.
The Worgen led you here as well. This must be where the scythe is kept. Let me show you the light. Go with the light. Go in ahead, Druid. I will join you inside. Take care. There is a dark energy. Spirits of this place. We had best not.
Just run all the way down and see how we're going.
This place. These stairs seem to go forever.
One thing I don't have yet is my slow fall, which would be nice to have.
Intruders! You will go no
Well, that's doing quite a bit of damage. Maybe I can interrupt him from over here. There we go.
Do not think you have won. Conservator! Intruders! You will go no further.
Just randomly doing their voice lines again.
Keep your guard up. I fear Aradan is not done. Over here! Is this the relic you see? The artifact chambers look to be just ahead.
Here we go.
Let us proceed.
So this is what you're after. The artifacts of Karazhan belong here. And I will not allow them to be taken away!
Wonder how we get to that now.
Does not reach here, priest. If you want the scythe, Druid, come and claim it.
That I shall.
Quickly, after him. I will only slow you down.
Just run all the way through, see what follows us.
You are a persistent one. Face the fury of the beast.
I don't have the skill which puts out two of them yet.
You so thirst for the power of the scythe, then I will show it to you myself.
Alright, so I'm supposed to stay away from that. heal up a bit there. Alright, the cipher's ours.
It is done. The Dark Riders are defeated. Now I can reclaim these stolen artifacts and return them to their rightful owners. You have proven an unexpected ally. The weapon is yours. Let us hope it can turn the tide in this war. The Dark Riders lost this battle, but I fear they will soon regroup. We had best be gone before that time. How can the light be?
Alright, hold on. So returning to the Dream Grove. I just set that backwards. Just hit level 15. Very nice.
Nature's gifts are everywhere. The seed will need plenty of air and water. Look for an ideal spot on the hill behind us.
I think I remember these seeds.
Good. This seed holds magic from when the world was young. This will prove very useful. We are nature's guardians. Walk in peace. I admit I had my doubts. I never believed I'd see anyone capable of obtaining the weapon you now hold. It's rare that I'm proven wrong. In this case, I'm pleased that I was. You are already more powerful than many senior members of our order. Still, I sense that even more growth is yet to come. In time, your powers will reach heights undreamed of. Shando Malfurion awaits. Go. Be recognized for your accomplishments.
It's like the worst speed for an NPC. Faster than walk, but slower than run.
I must protect the wild. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Time and again, you have proven yourself to be one of our finest. The strength, ferocity, and nobility you have shown are without peer. It is time you were honored accordingly. It is my honor to welcome you as an Archdruid of the Cenarian Circle. May all the creatures of the wilds celebrate your ascension. How might nature
Nice. Druid.
May the winds be at your back. I place you in charge of the Grove's efforts here. I must travel to the south and seek out Cenarius. Only with his aid will we stop the Legion. Elu, guide your path.
Aviana bless you.
So we've got our scouting map here. So this is where we'll choose where we want to quest. So I think we'll start in this zone in VOD. Seeing as that's where our order hall is.
There is always hope.
See what this quest is here as well. recruiting Zentabber and Narlex. And choose a second artifact to pursue. Let's go Resto. It's usually my off spec. I think we'll probably go Guardian after that as well, in case we need to tank anything. Maybe we do that first. Not that I've come up against anything difficult yet.
Nature's gifts are everywhere. Go with Cenarius' blessing.
Wonder if we can get them all right now. Looks like we might be able to. Alright, we got 3 levels. Oh, that's because I changed me to Resto. So just go back to Balance for now. And we get our trees. Very nice. So where do I usually have them? Up here. Keep forgetting about that one. I put that up there so I notice it more, maybe. Alright, so that's the start of the Resto one. So I will come back to that. Let's recruit Narlax and Zentabber over here first.
My life for Kalimdor. I would be glad to lend my skills to the Order, Archdruid. I have heard great things about you.
So these used to be mostly for the mission table, but also a few of them as a bodyguard. Guess they're in a den here somewhere. No, that's showing me. Ah, they're under this bit, maybe. Nope, that's the portal again. Perhaps down here. This looks more promising.
My claws are sharpened and I'm ready to hunt. They won't even see me coming.
Alright, let's head back out of here. Wondering if it'll actually be quicker to dream walk back up rather than run through all of this. Although I do have dash now. I think I had dash from the start, but I forgot about it.
Oh, raspberries! I don't know what to do.
May the winds favor your flight.
Use the scouting map and complete the mission, Sister
Sorry for
Lilith.
the interruption, but we're going to jump you forward in time, past this moment. Like Eternus mentioned before, this experiment will eventually end, so we have to be wise about how we spend our time. See? Everything is the same, except now, we are in control of our own time. We're ready to proceed.
Even the smallest details matter. There is
Moving on.
My eyes are sharp. May the winds favor your
Cool, so we get to skip a lot of this mission stuff, mission board stuff.
soar above calamity.
Job's done.
Very nice.
If we fall
Well, that cuts out a lot of that.
There is always hope.
Alright, that's one way to do it. Oh boy, we got some caches to open.
The simulacrum I left in place of the artifact that I retrieved from the timeline. Well, it served its purpose, and none are the wiser. Eris would be quite happy if you scrapped it to reclaim our materials.
Alright, so we've got... So what Eternus just said, or Momentous rather, when we got the artifact weapon previously, they swapped it with the simulacrum that we just got, and now that we've retrieved the simulacrum, we're going to scrap that and continue using our artifact. Alright, what do we got up here? Let's just check what is recommended for remix. Recommends going with Frenzied Regeneration, but I do like having Rejuve available, so I think I'll go for that instead. Then we can still end up on the same part of the path here. It's always good to have those couple of heals. Alright, let's have a look through all this stuff. Got a shoulders upgrade, boots upgrade, braces upgrade, purple one, very nice. So it looks like the purple might have a single secondary stat rather than two, which are split in half. Chest upgrade, belt upgrade, another boots upgrade, cloak, gloves, legs, more braces, another cloak. I think we're 50 gold. Cool. So now we can use this and scrap some of this stuff. Got some artifact power and some infinite bronze. Or infinite power and bronze. Wonder if we can use our repair mount. Usually have that one up here. Don't know if we can use the Brutosaur here or not. Would that say removed from the game? I'm assuming we can't use the auction house. Nope. We can use the mailbox. Probably means that one is not very useful. I'm assuming we can still use the transmog mount here as well. Yeah, cool. We'll stick with the transmog that we have at the moment. I'll just move those down since we're not using the other one. And where are we headed now? So we just finished. So that one we go back to Dalaran. That one we go to Dalaran. One's also in Dalaran. This one is the healer thing. And that one we are, it's kind of our start of the zone. So let's head back to Dalaran. Still don't know what the difference between those two is. I like that they've given us really big bags for remix as well. Don't have to worry too much about bag space.
I'll listen. The world will change.
So we get infinite power and stamina and a good chunk of bronze.
Come back if anything breaks. See you soon.
Very nice. Got another belt upgrade. And another 10% XP, which is very nice. So let's scrap that quickly. And let's have a look at our artifact weapon. So we got 2819 now. So increases speed, both increases speed. Stamina. Health regen is increased while we're running. Noswin's impatience I think is the movement buff that we're getting. Here we have entering combat generates 20% of class resource. Sounds very nice. Might go down that way. Swin's impatient lasts for 4 seconds after entering combat and grants 30% increased damage to your first attack. Let's take that one as well, I think. Oh, and that one decreases our fall damage. Very nice. So maybe we head up that way and grab a couple of those as well. Those ones are very expensive, 8,000 each. So what's all this? That's 2,000, 2750, 3,000, 4,000, 4,250 to finish out the bottom part of the tree here. Should be achievable sometime soonish. Alright, so those two there, this one, we are heading back over this way. I think there was a quest on the island there as well that I missed.
Hoping to see you. You are always appreciated.
So that's our flight to val'sharah. So maybe that one is the start of the val'sharah quests. Maybe I was supposed to do this back in the Order Hall. What's this one here? Oh, that goes elsewhere. Let's head back over to the Infinite Bazaar, which I think is over here. See what Eternus wants from us here.
Time is set in sand, not stone.
Ooh. Rec World tier already. Not sure how much more difficult that will be.
May your possibilities be infinite.
Okay, so we've got let's collect motes while flying. This one is bonus XP. Kill rare enemies and world campaigns. Maybe we just go bonus XP for now. Lead various activities. Let's see what this gives us. Quest completed, enemies slain, any boss slain. Don't know what counts as a boss. Let's just see what the what these other ones are. So this one is 50 time motes while flying. This one is kill 6 rare enemies. And this one is complete any Legion Zone campaign chapter. Let's have a look at that one. Not sure which one of those to take actually. Might have a quick chat in guild and see what everyone else has taken.
Remember, some rules are meant to be broken.
Okay, so this one we need to reach level 40 and complete 2 research assignments. Not bad. I'm guessing that gives us some extra stuff to do. Okay, so that takes us back into the campaign. We don't want to do that. Let's have a look here. Okay, so you can change what you prefer to get for the assignments here. Okay, so I think I will just stick with the chapter completed, because that is what we're planning to do, just work through the quests. But we will head back to the order hall and see if we can do this one with Naralex. Might just hide those ones for now. Looking forward to getting my flat form and my wild charge back. Wild charge isn't quite for quite a while yet though. The flat form I think I get at level 20.
I'm awake, for now. Yes, I have the lasher seed from the roots below xal'atath. Take the seed and planted in the dirt right over here. No, this isn't right. Destroy the malevolent seedling before it escapes. Go to Archdruid Greathoof and tell him what transpired. I'll examine what's left of this thing.
We are nature's guardians. The nightmare
Sampling didn't go well.
further than we thought. I must meditate.
Speak with Brawl Bear Mantle.
Walk in peace.
I think Brawl is who I used to have as my combat companion. Let's see, legs upgrade, click upgrade, and some weapon power. Very nice. And I think we'll go the double Moonfire now. Twin Moons. Alright, so that one is down in here. This one takes us to the start of the quests in Dalaran. And we're still on cooldown. What's the time going? 3:30. I might finish up there for now. Gonna go have some lunch and a few other things that I need to do. I will probably be on again later today, but not 100% sure on that. So we'll see how we go. So thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Twitch if you enjoyed, and I do have a YouTube channel as well, which you can find the link for that on my Twitch page. Thanks everyone, and I'll hopefully see you later today. Thanks, bye.